are supernatural, just like her. When my psychosis came knocking, couldn't control these thoughts, man, knocking. Ooh!
Everyone knows you make music and that.
Yeah.
And would you say people know what length you are an artist too, or is it something that people just hear you're an artist and...
No, I don't think people think I'm an artist though. I think people think I'm a rapper. And I think people think, oh yeah, he's cold, because you know who it is, it's me. And I am very cold, but I don't think people understand how creative I am, and how much I have to give to the world, and how much like I'm willing to give to the world, and how much creativity just speaks to me. And yeah, man, I don't think the raps, I just did drill.
Yeah.
And I'm chatting shit. I was chatting shit that's real shit though. Stabbing niggas, shoot, trapping, shoot, all of that shit. But I haven't given the world just me, just myself.
Yeah, you would just say it's like 1%, like the drill trip.
Like a really small, tiny percentage of who I really am. There's so much more to me.
Like even the shoot today, it was remind me of like the drama days when we was in theatre school together, and it had that feeling of just like anything's possible, but this is still the reality we're in. Like, and I feel like that's the thing that a lot of people don't understand, that it was never actually just the music thing at the start, but it's just the way we found our voice first, and then now we found our voices. We was talking about fashion today, for example.
I didn't even find my voice first in music.
It was acting, right?
I found my voice in theatre.
That's what I mean. So
always wanted to make music.
Yeah.
But went to different companies, theatre companies, and I was in a show called Phenomena, A Beginner's Guide to Love and Physics.
What did that do to you as an artist? What did it trigger?
I sang a song in that show called, it was Share Strong Enough. Cause I'm strong enough, and I quit crying long enough, cause I'm strong. That song there. And I'm singing a song in front of a crowd of people, like massive audience, bro. And I'm thinking to myself, if I can sing Share Strong Enough, bro, I can make my own music.
For real.
And it was at that point when I started growing as a performer that I thought to myself, nah, like, I don't want to act. I don't want to play roles. I want to play myself. I am who I am on a day-to-day basis, but there's so much more energy that resides within me that to be sane in the eyes of the world, I can only put that energy into something creative. So that's why I put it into music.
That is very deep. Like, that is actually the reality right there. Because I wear a mask sometimes when I perform as well, but I've just finished with the music stuff. Yeah. And I started to realize it's just like, that was like acting in some sense when it comes to, this is a scene in my life that I'm showing you in different venues when I'm performing it. But the moment I made it, it wasn't acting, it was the realest shit. Do you know what I mean? So moving on to what you're heading towards, what are 3 things that you want to produce, whether it's like music, fashion, your own theatre show, products?
Products. That's mad. I'm going to put it out in the world. I don't really want to, but I want to make socks. Socks and umbrellas. And then move on to some other things here and there. Fashion, I don't know, like, I want to create like I don't want to create my own fashion. I just want to be myself and just wear things that I think are cool and just be myself and just, like, the photo shoot's going to speak for itself. The photo shoot today is, I think I could title it like, what's that thing called where you're fuck payroll.
Fuck the payroll.
Fuck the payroll. Fuck that annual pay, because I used to wear that shit to work, bro, and now I'm making it look cool on camera. I left my job recently to be a full-time creative.
You need to link up with Diamond Minds, man. Their fashion's in that trip as well, like.
Do you know what I mean? But I like that smart look. Man. I like the boots, you know. I like the put together. I'm a grown man. Bro, you know. But yeah, put together, ready, but also smooth, like, you know what I mean? Because that's...
Who was your favourite artist growing up?
Bro, I didn't have one, you know.
You just used to listen to all sorts of music?
I listened to everything, bro. I grew up on I grew up on channel 1 to 5.
I hear it.
So I didn't really have music to like channel U, this and that, or all of that. I don't even know the rest of them because I don't have them. Like, cousins used to come around like certain CDs. I started listening to like Sick Man, Skepta, and this is all after I come back from Nigeria. So before that, bare Nigerian music in my household. All of that, Awilo Lakumba, all of that French stuff to Yoruba stuff, R. Kelly, fucking hell.
No,
but back then R. Kelly
travel,
could go.
Bro, like, back then it was
could
like...
go. But I've ever had the greatest hits of R. Kelly. Cool. And then fast forward, Afro beats, fast forward, music. And then I started listening to like grime, gigs. You know when Devlin was about gigs, Tinchy Strider. That's when I started listening to music. And then
Tinchy Strider as well, like fuck. And there's a lot of artists that didn't make the whole like.
But I wouldn't say them, man. Like I listened to them, but I'm just saying like
it was like the soundtrack to reality that you just
seeing. Yeah,
I hear it. Like growing up, we didn't actually have control over what was being played because it was radio and
I didn't
television.
have siblings or just me by myself, so it was just what I was given. I got.
I hear it.
Fucking started listening to Sneak Bowl. Sneak Bowl did his thing on YouTube, blew up. Then other rappers, then 6-7. Man, I started listening to 6-7 because one of my brothers' name is Wiggy, and then there was in one of their songs they're like Free Wiggy. I mean, just used to cuss my boy and be like, "Oh, Free Wiggy," was just funny.
There's always that crossover that happens. Like,
but then them man blew up, and I said, "No, if these man can do that, I can do it." And I started rapping.
And that's the thing. It's like everybody that you see inspiration from or motivation from is like a reflection in yourself kind of trip.
Yeah.
And just even both of us having 8 in our name is just like. The similarities in the mirror realm that you see of like when you see alignment and then you start to feel it in your life. Not a lot of people know how to experience it and talk about it and live through it.
It's funny, yeah, that you say that. When I was getting ready to come here today, I said I was just like imagine in my head like what happens when two infinity symbols come together? Like what like what does that create? Like how come like clearly something's meant to happen within this circle of happening because we've been following each other through time, bro.
Literally.
Before college, it was a theatre company that we worked for, worked within, and then uni, we came across each other again. I did my first show at you with you. You're the first person that ever shouted me to come do a show. Showed it. Didn't even know I showed it until I come off the stage.
Bro, it's all about that time travel trip, bro. I'm telling you.
And then now we're back again, just linked up, We've linked up, done this, done that. I've been to one of your shows. You didn't even turn up to the Tate Modern. Yeah, I mean,
bro,
you did.
I turned up late. But
3 hours late.
But deep now it's just like...
me being in there, I networked with people, I met people, I immersed myself in the world.
With art galleries, it's all about getting there.
Yeah,
right?
there was an exhibition happening. I could paint, draw, met some lovely people. They inspired me in one way or another. And then as soon as I got my cab to leave, you pulled up. So maybe I was never meant to meet you, and I was always just meant to go
it's
there.
a sign that it's literally we're in a reality right now where we have to start building things together, whether it's business projects. Do you know what I mean? All these different things.
Yeah.
And when we get to that level, that's when we have the freedom to be late to stuff and not link each other at stuff because money's been made.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So that's literally how it's going to carry on going.
And not even money's been made. Money is important, bro. Money is vital. And I want to be a fucking baller. Not just to be a baller, but people understand reasons later. But
it's all about knowing your purpose.
Even whether you make it or not, the fact that I've taken you to somewhere and whether I'm there or not, you still have the chance to evolve and grow independently. And it's really up to you to see it for yourself and
100.
understand where you are, take it in, and you gotta take it in still.
What would you say your goal for 2024 is?
My goal for 2024 mainly is just really just become an artist again, like a full-time artist. Like I don't just make music. I'm writing a film right now. I've wrote a play before. I want to write a book. I want to write a poem. I want to write a poem. I write poems. I want to write a poetry book.
Yeah.
I might not do that all this year, but everything is leading up to being that full-time creative. So right now I'm just finding shows to perform at. I don't want to perform at a big, everyone knows who I am show. I just want to go to shows and be intimate with other creatives, other people that love the scene. I don't want to be a YouTube rapper. I want to use the internet to like project what I'm doing outside
show your
the
real life
realm that I'm
community,
in.
like.
But I want to have a real life community. I want to be in the room with people, singing, rapping, enjoying my life with people, and they're enjoying my life and their life together. And just do more shows, connect with more people, do some exhibitions. I want to do some exhibitions as well.
We're gonna do it, bro. Like where we're in right now, trust,
I want to do
it's
some
gonna come
exhibitions.
full circle. Like it's the 8 trip, bro. Like you know what I mean?
I want to do some exhibitions.
I have one last question. Is this still shooting? Oh, cool. One last question is actually about you. You know.
Oh,
so,
is it still shooting?
Yeah.
Oh.
Last question, yeah.
He's like, what's up? Cool,
okay,
cool,
the last question.
Yeah,
what do you think about ROYEETH as a photographer, videographer, and a director today?
I thought ROYEETH was amazing. I didn't know what to expect. I came in and I like people that have their own vision, but also allow you to do stuff and things that they might not even understand in the moment. Things that they're probably just like, oh, is that what you think? Alright, because just do your thing. But also there's moments where it's like, no, you need to move your head this direction to this temperature of the sun shining on you, because then so he's really a creative, and he's asking me questions like, do you mind if I add birds in the sky? And I'm the type of person, when I'm with a photographer, I'll be like, bro, look at that bird, try catch it, look at that, try catch that. And they're usually like to me, why? And I'm like, bro, because that's part of life, bro, how can you not catch that? So clearly, like, when you see a man like that doing that, I'm like, yeah, your mind works the way my mind works, so we can work together and create a vision that even if you took a few little directions I might not have taken, I'm still gonna love that.
One last question, for real this time.
Cool.
One word or one sentence that you have to your future self.
You know who it is? It's me. It's always me, bro, and it will carry on being me. Yeah.
My guy, bro, it's been a blessing for real.
Love, my bro.
Damn. So, were you far more British than Russian?
Oh, yeah.
You sound more British than Russian. Yo, I'm a supernatural, just psychotic. When my psychosis came knocking, couldn't control these thoughts of my knocking. Not knocking the door, he's there, Dante, even though there weren't no plans for me. Ashley spliff in the ashtray, stay high as a kite, yeah, that. The visible scar, no bandit. The hotline held man hostage. Smoke for any imposter. Chat about money, don't gossip. Had it on go, but I lost it. Two-stick looking like chopsticks. Got love for the gang and cousins. Ever since my girl got ex, guy can't get no loving. Yeah. Who do I call? If I'm honest, I can never be sure. Oh, free my mind, free my soul, free my body. Free my energy. Free my energy. Free my energy.